Well, hello there. Hello, I believe we should be live now. I'm just trying to double check on my devices, and I think we are. Welcome. Welcome. Oh, yep. Yep, it's on. It is indeed on, I can tell. Welcome to the stream. You know what it is. We're listening to Skrillex brand new album. Super excited for this one. I mean, if you haven't already seen, I did a reaction video to it, which is doing well on the channel, which is great. And so it's super fun. Yeah, I don't want to say too much, but hey, Tig. Dark Type, hello. I don't even know how to say that name. Top 5, JavaScript. I'm excited for this. I am ready to go. Oh, Travel TV's disabled. Interesting. I am semi-terrified, though, because it's the Miss You Too, bud. Miss You Too tag. Come to Kelowna. It got copyrighted. It got copyright, the reaction video, and so I disputed it all. And so there's 30 days for them to review the dispute, but they can just say no. They're like, no, we don't want you to have this video to exist, and they can just, like, make the video not exist. So let's hope that doesn't happen, because that would not be fun. That would be a shame. So, hello, John, Hedge, Leo. I don't even know how to say that. Fourierd? I'm not sure, but yes, new Skrillex. We're going to hop into this soon. And if you haven't been around for one of these streams, the way this works is we're going to rate the songs. We're going to put them in a category of sorts. We'll put them into 4 categories of either standout, good, meh, or bad. And then in the end, we'll kind of have a rating system, a rated of what we thought was the best Skrillex songs, the best songs from the album in order. And yeah, we'll see. Hello, John Kim. Well, I'm sure I messed it up. Pogoretsky. Hello, how are you? I'm good. Honestly, I was up till 3 a.m. last night getting that Skrillex reaction video out, which was worth it, I would say. And so because it was super, super fun, and it took 2.5 hours to render. 2.5 hours to render, which was quite the task. So call me James. Great. Yeah. So yeah, I heard the album so many times. Yeah, I've listened to it quite a bit more as well too. So let's hop into it. Let's just jump into this right away and listen to some brand new Skrillex. Here we go. This is Leave Me Like This.
Please don't leave me like this.
Practice.
The golden boy still peppin'.
You have to pay Brad Music to listen to it again? That's interesting. What a fun track. Oh my. Really dog bone. Huh.
Don't get it twisted.
Okay, why did that just go to Too Bizarre? Oh, Shuffle was on for some random reason. So we'll leave that back there, but... okay, what do we think of this track? Leave Me Like This. How do we feel? How do we feel? Vote for it in the chat there. Whether you think it's a standout, a good, a meh, or a bad track. What do you think? So, yeah, this is, yeah, oh man, this whole album is, especially this song in particular, feels, especially someone who just said it, dirty. It just feels like dirty and nasty. It just feels absolutely destructive in such a good way. Yeah, it's just so fascinating to see someone do something so, I don't know, like sort of out there with so much quality to it and so much life, I want to say, of sorts, life of sorts. I don't know. It's just absolutely nuts. I said it in the reaction video, so I'm gonna assume, yeah. Is this the most popular bass house song of all time? Like, is this the most popular bass house song of all time? Maybe. I think so. I don't see why it wouldn't be. I think this is potentially and most likely the most popular bass house song of all time. Like, bass house had its ups and downs and a few songs here and there, but I feel like in terms of the generalness, this has got to be the most popular bass house track of all time. So bass house is not quite as, I don't know, common that you see nowadays, especially in like bigger scenes. So, but we are going to end the poll there. Hello, Kazooie. And let's see where this one lands. 47% say stand out, with 51% saying good. It will land in good anyways. Oh, I gotta figure out my sheet here. That wasn't a swear joke. That was literally, I'm just trying to figure out the sheet. My Google sheet. Okay, Leave Me Like This. There it is. Here we go into the next track. This is Ratata featuring Missy Elliott and Mr. Oizo.
This the kind of beat to go rat-ta-ta, rat-ta-ta. This the kind of beat to go rat-ta-ta, rat-ta-ta. DJ Skrillex, we beat the realest team on the billis. Watch out, I kill it, watch out, I spit it on the mic, feel it. Y'all can't do what I do, just admit it. I'm about to get it, money, get it. Drop it to the floor, shake my big bitties, bopping like did it. My face look pretty, y'all ain't doing shit, no, I done did it. Cause I'm marvelous, fantabulous, a bad chick. The flow sick like oh shit, you know this, I'm too fit to ever quit. Knocking these fools out like pool sticks. I do this, I move this, I prove this. Bars be hard like a pound of bricks. And go up, jumps the boogie to the bang bang high. This the kind of beat to go rat-ta-ta. This the kind of beat to go rat-ta-ta, rat-ta-ta. This the kind of beat to go rat-ta-ta, rat-ta-ta. This the kind of beat to go rat-ta-ta, rat-ta-ta. This the kind of beat to go rat-ta-ta, rat-ta-ta. This the kind of beat to go rat-ta-ta. Why don't rude girl when I act rah-rah? Me no never care, so me shake me pom-pom. Me a leader, so me don't follow. Missy Elliott, that's who I are. Back it up, kiss it, I'm it, super duper fly, hee-hee-hee-ha. Why do people want you put your hands up, I? Put your hands up, I. Put your hands up, I. Put your hands up, I. Why do people put your hands up, I? Hands up, I. This the kind of beat to go rat-ta-ta.
It's the kind of beat to go rat-tat.
rat-ta-ta. This the kind of beat that go rat-ta-ta, rat-ta-ta. It's the kind of beat that go rat-ta-ta, rat-ta-ta. It's the kind of beat that go rat-ta-ta, rat-ta-ta. Skrillex. It's Missy E and DJ Skrillex. Yeah, this shit so hot you with it. Yeah.
Okay, that is Ratata. I'm gonna try to make sure that we can see the thing here, but oh, let's not have that there. Okay, what do we think of Ratata, the good old Pokemon? What do we think about this one? This one was very fascinating on the listen, I would say. This is such even just a unique, different experience listening to this versus when I did the reaction video late at night. Just because, I don't know, I feel like I was more in the mood for it at the time. There was like more hype coming into it and hearing it all for the first time. And so definitely fun. This is definitely a fun one. This is one that I said in the video, but I'm not going to try to repeat too much. But you're going to hear this a lot at clubs and festivals or in mixes. This is just very, very ripe for those kind of remixes or DJ mixes and transitions, and just having so much energy, especially having like what Missy Elliott brings to the track too. So yeah, this is one you're going to hear, I think, for a lot longer than maybe some other tracks. I think this one may have some more legs to it in terms of where it's going to stay in the landscape long down the road, just because I think it's such easily replayable and palatable, I would say, in terms of everything. So yeah, so we're going to end the poll there, though. Let's see where this one lands. That one a little bit less than Leave Me Like This, which is fair. I can see that. I can see the scores being there. So let's, majority of good, though. Majority of good. You guys say that was a good track, and it's going to land in good, all things considered anyways. So, yeah, I would agree with most of you. It's great, or it's good. Not a standout. It's just good. So let's hop into the next track. This is Tears with Joker and Sleepnet. Fascinating track. Kazooie, I believe Sleepnet is Noisia. Like, Sleepnet is one of the three of Noisia. I can't quite picture what that word is. Like, what is this? What's the sound of it? What is the explanation of it? slow it down. Bring it down. Okay, fascinating one there. What do we think of that? Tears by Joker and with Joker and Sleepnet. That one, okay. I think the best way to describe that sound, or at least the lead synth, is a muted, glassy sound. I think that makes sense. A muted, glassy sound, where it's kind of like it has that kind of sound of like a glass hitting, but it's also as if it was like almost full of something. It's like you hit it and it doesn't like echo, or doesn't like ting. It kind of like tung, like it. I don't know. I would say a muted, glassy sound is kind of the best way to put that. So yeah, very fascinating. Also, it's just such an interesting track to end it. And he does it a couple times throughout here, where he just like ends it by doing this totally different style. Like I thought it was gonna like sound like Electro House in a second, like it was gonna do this weird thing at the end where it just kind of does something totally off than the rest of the track, which he does a couple times. He plays with it a few times here and there. One like either at the beginning or end of tracks, and especially in what track was it? I can't remember. We'll come up to it at some point, but yeah, it is. It's very satisfying track. I'll say that. But yes, you guys saying the glass marbling sound. Yeah, I would say that. So. Yeah, very, very fascinating track, and I think this will be one of the best tracks, I think, of the project. I wouldn't be as surprised if this wasn't like the number one most voted by people or something like that. So, but we will end the poll there as we head into the next track coming up. Let's see if this one's going to be. Is it better than? It is. It scores higher than Leave Me Like This. So Tears is currently our number one track. Let's see if Rumble can take it over. So here is, you know what it is. It's Rumble. Killers in the Jungle.
Hear that rumble. Hear that rumble, yeah, yeah.
Run for them life. When I step into the jungle, say they wanna group up. They better move up, never gonna win a Royal Rumble. But when I come through, you know what I love to. I send shots for your team and leader. I make a witness decide to vacate. The war's getting sweet just like a Ribena. Yo, listen, you hear that? Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. Yo, listen, you hear that? Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle.
Hear that rumble.
Killers in the Jungle, baby.
Yo, you hear that? Over, smell the aroma. Them done dead already long time. When I ramp, when I skinny couldn't wake from a coma. Listen, you hear that? Shots get fired in the wars. Rifle that swing like gorillas in the mist. Nothing ain't crisp when it end up in the jungle. Yo, listen, you hear that? Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle.
Oh, Dark Type.
Killers in the jungle.
Welcome to the Bowtied Club. Thank you.
Yeah, that. Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. Killers in the jungle. Jungle. The jungle. The jungle. The jungle. The jungle. The jungle.
Welcome to the Bowtied Club.
Jungle. 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 Jungle.
Hear that rumble, yeah, yeah.
Yo.
Hear that rumble, yeah, yeah.
DJ, pull up the tune, burn up the room, straight to the DJ. Pull up the tune, burn up the room, straight to the DJ. Pull up the tune, burn up the room, straight to the DJ. Pull up the tune, burn up the room, straight to the moon again.
Okay, Rumble. That was a fun one. We know, we've heard this one for a little bit now, so let's hear what we think of these thoughts. But again, thank you, Dark Type, for joining the Bowtied Club. You get to vote now every week on what song I should react to at least. So, I mean, if you really want to join the Bowtied Club, you can support me in the channel for $2 a month. Very, very, very cheap. It is the cheapest platform. That's Tig. Thank you, Tig. Welcome to the Bowtied Club too. Let's go. That's that Shopify money right there. I think it's Shopify, right? I'm pretty sure. I don't even know if you're still there, but thank you. Yeah, what do we think of Rumble? We've had this. We're been able to sit on this one for a little bit now, but this one I think will be the definition, like the defining track of this whole era for Skrillex. Just because I think it started it off more than anything. So, Rumble is, I don't know, it's a classic. It feels already like an iconic track in the whole musical landscape. It's such a unique style and mix of a whole bunch of different sounds, like a UK bass, a garage, a bass house, like it's a trap, like it's a fusion of all these different sounds, and it manages to be so nice. Yeah, it's beautiful, honestly. Okay, we're gonna end the poll there, and let's see how much we've got. 48% for standout, 41 for good, 6 for meh, and 3 for bad. Someone's voting bad. That is our 4th top track. The Rumble, or Tears is the highest so far. Leave Me Like This is next, and then Rumble, and then Ratata. So, okay, and the one that I believe this is the longest of all the ones. No, I think Supersonic was released first of all these tracks, but this is Butterflies with Stara. Is it Stara or Stara? And Fortet. Here we go. Oh, welcome again to the Bowtied Club. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name. But thank you. Thank you. Sim. Okay. Thank you, Sim. Appreciate it. Welcome to the club.
Everybody loves somebody, but I know you're not anybody, butterflies when you touch my body, let you know, baby, shine me. It's on my lips, hands on grip, when you want this, when you want this, easy, squeeze it, keep it. 'Cause everybody loves somebody, but I know you're not anybody, butterflies when you touch my body, let you know, baby, shine me. Everybody loves somebody, no, you're not just anybody, butterflies when you touch my body, let you know, baby, shine me.
Oh, I always forget about this part. Now this is glassy. This is actually glassy. Just not muted. Okay, butterflies. That's a fun one. Honestly, okay, let's put the poll up first. Also, cat. Cat. Oh, thanks for the, the tag with the bunda time. Honestly, I think I didn't appreciate this song right away off the top. When it first came out a while ago, I don't think I appreciated it as much as I do now, which I think is okay because I think though it feels more right in the whole grand scheme of the track list now that we know where this lands in a larger project. I feel like this feels more. I don't know. It feels like I want to listen to it more. I don't know if that makes sense for me, but or for you guys. But it feels like now that this is a part of something bigger and a part of a larger project, I enjoy the track more. Just because there's more. I know what's coming before it. I know what's after it. I know what surrounds it. I know what encapsulates the whole tone of this kind of era for Skrillex, and I think it gave me a greater appreciation for the track. So I don't know if that's similar to you guys. I don't know if you guys loved it off the first bit too when you first heard it from forever ago. When is the original Butterflies? Let's see. Butterflies Skrillex. It was from May 10th, 2021, almost 2 years ago. Almost 2 years ago is when it originally came out. That's crazy. Okay, we will end the poll there though. 80% good, 80% landing good. I would say that's a good track then. Good track. That is our second lowest though, with Rattata being the lowest so far. So, here we go. Here's this is an interesting one. Let's hop into it. This is Inhale, Exhale with Aluna and how do you say that? Keto. Here we go. Keto diet, yeah. I feel like it gets slower here. This is just me. I feel like it gets a little slower. Mosh chat. Heck yeah. Yo, dark type. Yo, blessed dark type. You'll be able to gift subs for a little bit now on YouTube. Like at least a year now? Oh, I'm just taking a screenshot of the chat for now. You can probably hear that. Okay, inhale, exhale. I'll try to whistle. That probably would hurt your ears though. What do you think of that track? Also, again, thank you, Dark Type, for the gifted. I'm very interested to know how YouTube picks that, because I'm not sure these people are actually here in chat. But it's people that have been around the channel for a long time. So I don't know if it's the most active like users in chat normally. Like I don't know. So I don't even know if they're here. So I would be interested to know what how it determines who gets gifted. But thank you, Dark Type. That's great. Yeah, I'm guessing it's anyone, but like those specific 5 people are people that have been around the chat like for a long time, and like I don't know if they're here, but they're like they're around the community a lot. Like they're in the Discords and stuff, and they're for most of the streams. So yeah, I don't know. Okay, let's talk about Inhale Exhale though. I love this track. This might actually be one of my favorites. I think this feels like the prime point of like this record. This feels like this is it for me. This is so much fun. It is so like a sort of in your face, but also not. And it just like kind of crashes in on these drops, and is this back and forth kind of bounce of the hi-hats of the triplets, and then the wom 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 wom, just the deep energy. And so it's just a fascinating track. I freaking love it. It is so fun. This is one of my more favorites, I would say, from here. So okay, inhale, exhale. Man, that one's so fun. Let's end the poll there, though. As we are moving along, let's see. 52% standout, 41% good, and no bads this time. So that is currently our number 2 track. Okay. Let's hop into the next one. This is A Street I Know with Eli Kessler. Here we go. There are 15 tracks total. We are at number 7. Thanks, Kat. This one's a builder, that's for sure. It's not the most complex, but it gets going. Oh yeah. Let's give trancey vibes. On the drop. Welcome to the club. Resin? Okay, that was A Street I Know. Also, just a note, Faded Gray mentioned in the comments on the reaction video that he copped the vinyl, and so I saw that and I was like, vinyl? And so I went and on, I believe, Warner Music, the Warner Music store is selling it, so I pre-ordered a vinyl. So if you want this on vinyl, at least right now, you can go to the Warner Music shop website or just search Skrillex Quest for Fire vinyl. So thank you for that, Faded Gray, because if I didn't know that, I didn't know it was going to be a thing yet. So thank you. A translucent ruby one. That's sick. This track though, A Street I Know, fascinating. Another really interesting track. This one felt like to me where it felt like a bit of it had an old school nostalgic structure to it. I don't say nostalgic structure, but an older school structure where the song starts and it's fairly linear and then slowly builds on itself and builds and builds and builds until it comes to some climactic finale of sorts. And that was this for sure. It's oh man. Whew, it's good. At first, you listen to the first drop, I'm like, okay, like this is okay. It's not like it's fun, but it's not nothing special. Then that last one's like, oh my goodness, this is incredible. This is one of the greatest things ever. And so I love that for that. This one I think is going to grow on me more so than others. This one's going to be the one, the sneaky one I think for me, where you ever have those songs where you listen to like an album a ton. And then you're like, hey, this song, it's not one of my favorites of the album, but it's just consistently always good. And so then when you come back to it over and time again, you're like, this song is actually really good. And then like years down the line or like a year down the line, you're like, no, this is like one of my favorites now. And it turns into, over time, it evolves into that. I think this might be one of that for me. I like this track, but for now, like it's just good for me, not quite standout. So we'll see. But yeah, we're gonna end there. Oh, welcome, Mr. Monster. Now that you're a member. Thanks to Dark Type. So, Street I Know. Let's throw this data in here. Did land in standout. It did land in standout by 0.02%. I had this math thing to figure out. Yeah. Who voted bad? Get out, bro. Cat. I love how Cat signs Cat every time at the end of these. So, oh, here's a fun one. Let's hop into Zina featuring Nai Barghouti. Here we go.
شيعوا لولادي عمو يجولوا عددوا المهراوي هاتوا البارودي بالخيول المبركعة يطاردولو زفوا لمحمد لباب العمودي شيعوا لولادي عمو يجولوا عددوا المهراوي هاتوا البارودي بالخيول المبركعة يطاردولو زفوا لمحمد لباب العمودي شيعوا لولادي
Little product placement, sponsor me. Yeah, I love those Arabic kind of percussion, atmosphere, soundscape. Big fan of them. I know, I'm pretty sure she's Palestinian, but Mr. Momscats, because Dark Type gifted. Oh, glitching. Psytrance. More psytrance in the style, like how they'll do a back end where it's like this. I know it's like a mixture of techno, other stuff. Oh baby, Xena, what do we think of Xena, this track? Baby, this one is so much energy, so much flair to it. Again, I love the Arabic undertones here. I believe Naya Barghouti is an Palestinian singer. I believe so, if I remember correctly, from what people had commented, at least on the original there. But it's just such a fascinating track. And like I said before, and that's I said psytrance, but that's part of how this album is so much a culmination of all these other genres and fusion of sounds from all these different areas. So like there's techno in there, there's trap in there, there's some bass in there, there's house, there's a little bit of everything all over this whole track individually and this entire track list, this whole album. So that is another prime example of how, even though it is something of sort, it is just an absolutely it's a fusion, a culmination of a ton of different styles and sounds to make something truly unique. Truly unique, and I love the vocals on it. So I am actually wondering though, what would the vocals be here? Xena Skrillex translation. Anyone have? Let's see. Lyrics translated, but it's not very good. Okay, chant for the boys of their uncle. They'll chase him. Count the dowry and give the blessings. With the horses they have been tied up, they'll chase him. Zafuli Muhammad to the door of the column. That's what ChatGPT says, apparently, based off of it. So, maybe it is a bit of a wedding song. Yeah, Xena is a character. Like Xena's a warrior princess. There's a movie about her that she's in Greek mythology. Xena is Xena of Amphiolios, also known as warrior princess and destroyer of nations, was a legendary figure in ancient Greece and throughout the known world. As a warlord, she was one of the head of the most ruthless and destructive armies that the world had ever seen. Interesting. It's a Greek mythology. Greek mythology. Okay, that's Xena though. Let's end the poll there. Yeah, ChatGPT. Yeah. Let's see. Is this one gonna dethrone? Is this one gonna be the top song? It is gonna beat Tears. It beat Tears. Ooh, it beat Tears. That is now the top song of the album so far. Wow. Okay. Let's hop into the next one here. This is Too Bizarre Juked. And if you've heard Too Bizarre from the past, the original one, Greek mythology with if you've heard Too Bizarre in the past, this one's different. This is Juked.
Never be the same once I catch flame. Haiti tried to play me like a lame. Real, we just came to rampage. I just wanna break the stage. Everybody go insane. Everybody go Pull up in that bed, 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 my pull up in that bed, pull up in that bed, pull up in that bed, pull up in that bed. This is too bizarre, but I like things how they are. Yeah, this is too bizarre, but I love things how they are. My mega superstar, baby, we don't have to talk. Ooh, 'cause you're drifting off, yeah, you just keep drifting off. Just keep drifting off. Pull up in that pull up in that pull up in that
That feels almost sort of juicy.
pull up in that 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 'cause you're that 'cause you're that 'cause you're that 'cause you're that pull up in that pull up in that pull up in that pull up in that
Fascinating track. Wow, again, I know I say fascinating all the time, but Too Bizarre Juked. So for those of you that haven't heard the original for that, the original was a kind of... It was more like electropop, a little more commercial friendly. Although it has Sick Brain on it, but yeah, it was Sway Lee on the vocals for the most part. It was a pretty chill track with Sick Brain coming in with the screamo for a lot of the back end that I did not like personally. I really did not like the screaming parts from Sick Brain, and I'm really thankful that Sick Brain only has a small little part in here, and it's just before the drop, which actually works I think better. And so. Yeah, the original, very different, didn't have this much energy, did not have this much kind of pace and this much, energy, pace, I guess the best way to put that. The beat, there wasn't, it felt more like just a pop song of sorts, so. That one was, I think, of all the things released beforehand, this one was definitely the least liked, I think, of all the stuff from Skrillex. I would be shocked to find people that think that the OG is better. As I say that, Dark Type says OG is much better. I think a majority of people would say for sure that this is the superior version to the other track, so to the original. But who knows? You may not be the majority, because I am not the majority all the time. But we're going to end the poll there. And let's see what... if you haven't heard the original, I would go listen to the original at some point. I would give it a listen in some capacity. So it's still landing in good. So let's hop into the next one. This is Hydrate featuring Flodan, Beam, and Peekaboo.
Mama, listen. Hope is where your heart is. Don't give up on this. Don't give up on this. 'Cause there is life abundance. Life abundance. 'Cause there is life abundance. Life abundance.
Phone book, killer contacts. Frontline never gonna run back. got mine ready for the combat. Me against them when I'm on that. Somebody should have beg pardon. Cause none of my soldiers are on that. Diplomats speak different jargon, but money talks louder, we got that. Pull up on your foot for the convo. Any loose chat, yeah, we lock that. So we gotta get back to basics. Keep stepping on them like a doormat. Pull up on your foot for the convo. Any loose chat, yeah, we lock that. So we gotta get back to basics. Keep stepping on them like a doormat. Pull up on your block like bailiffs. Got the surgeon ready for the facelift. It's simple, not complicated. So when it's hot, just stay hydrated. It's simple, not complicated. So when it's hot, just stay hydrated.
Yeah, but I watch from the bleach,
So when it's hot, just stay hydrated.
Drink water. Drink water.
So when it's hot, just stay hydrated.
I love that bass line.
Yo, we make fire bun in any party. Send for water, hydrate properly. Never get irate, never get thirsty. Send them another harpoon for me. If it's gonna be a mad thing, holler at me. Territory expanding, holler at me. Military headgear, gloves and masks. None of them have ever been better than me. Yeah, pull up on your block like bailiffs. Got the surgeon ready for the facelift. It's simple, not complicated. So when it's hot, just stay hydrated.
Flow dance, flow is his name implies. Sick.
So when it's hot, just stay hydrated. It's simple, not complicated. So when it's hot, just stay hydrated.
And you know there's more to every story. Mama, listen. Hope is where your heart is. Don't give up on this. Don't give up on this. Cause there is life abundance. Life abundance. Cause there is life abundance. Life abundance.
Oh, baby. Stay hydrated. Man, that song was way better on that other listen, I think. Giving it this listen this time around rather than when I did it for the reaction video, this was way more interesting, I found. My goodness, it went even more ham than it did the first time. Oh, that one's going to be a fun one for festivals and clubs because it genuinely will remind people to drink water. It genuinely will. Stay hydrated. What a fun, what a fun idea to literally just make a song around drink water, stay hydrated, and then absolutely make the fattest beat on that in the world. Just the fattest, nastiest, dirtiest beat. And make it go absolutely nuts. Why are we saying bundas? This is the bun, I have the bunda emote, but drink your, I honestly, that's really ironic. I don't have water anywhere here. I literally have a full, this Coke is not water, obviously, and it's fully empty. I have no water to drink. It sounded like he was saying bundas. Oh yeah, I guess I see. Oh yeah, life abundance. That's what he says. He says life abundance. Life abundance all at the end. So, way to go. Way to go, Skrill. Let's end the poll there. Let's see. The hydrate. Oh, one sec. 53, 34, 12, and 0. Oh, whoa, I put a negative sign in there. Oh, it just beat me. Leave me like this just barely. Also, dark type. Again. Bro, thank you. Right, nickel for every time Navi appeared on Quest for Fire. I have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice, right? Fair. Fair. Very fair. Not, of all the like bingo board of Skrillex, I would say Navi is not one of the ones I would have expected. Also, Porter Robinson also was not one that I would have expected, but Porter Robinson is here at the end. Also, the next thing is not what I would have expected, Fall Out Boys. So, speaking of Fall Out Boy, look at that nice setup I gave myself. Here is Warped Tour 05 with Pete Wentz.
This is a Blaring Out with Eric Blair show. We're backstage at 2005 Warped Tour with Pete of Fall Out Boy. What up? And Sonny from first to last. Yeah! All right, so now since we last talked to you, Pete, you guys have a new record out. It went to number 6 on Billboard in Rolling Stone magazine. How does that feel?
It's pretty insane. I'm going to Disneyland.
Yeah?
With me. With Sonny.
With girlfriends. We're getting girlfriends.
Girlfriends are going to Disneyland.
Yeah. now, I mean, this is like the culmination of like all your hard work. I mean, you guys were struggling for a while. You were living on people's floors, and now here you are. It's like the dream every band dreams of. Yeah. That's pretty weird.
Best track so far. Yeah, this is pretty much like a bit of an interlude of sorts. So when you vote on this one, I would say vote on it on how it is as a interlude. How is it in the grand scheme of the project? Is it a good transition? Like, if you think it's a killer transition into the next track, I would say give it a standout. If you don't think it's a good transition into the next track, vote it more on that, not necessarily as how it is as a song. So that's how I would say to vote for these kind of style of tracks. How it suits into the grand scheme of the project and how, like, yeah, how much you enjoy its presence on the track list, I would say, more than anything. So I think it's honestly fine. I think it's kind of just meh. It's interesting, that's for sure. It's definitely a fascinating one. It would have made more sense to me if this would have gone into a track that actually had Pete Wentz in it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if the next one wasn't featuring Stara or Star or whatever. So isn't the only, yeah, sort of, it's the only interlude of sorts. Hazel theme is like kind of, which we'll get into in a second. It like is and isn't, but okay, we will end the poll there as we let's see where its stats are. Those are the stats for it. It is somehow better than other songs, which is because that's okay, because it's rated on a different scale pretty much. But okay, hopping into the next track. This is Good Space with Stara. I don't even know.
He's all in your bed, that's a fact. What to do with that? Don't want to your bed, where you at? I come through with that. You're in a good space now, in a good place now. You love how it tastes now, all on your face now. When you get with me, get to fantasizing and shit. When you get with me, get to bouncing, dropping that shit. Bounce that shit, boom, bounce that shit, boom, bounce that shit, boom, bounce that shit, boom.
Okay, what do we think of Good Space? Still keeping up with the theme and thematics of this whole record at this point. This one, this is probably my least favorite song of the album. I don't know, it just didn't quite have all of what I wanted, I guess. I don't know, this one felt a little more empty to me. In a way, I don't know. I don't know how to necessarily say it. I think the other ones all have this kind of X factor. There's something else to it. And this one felt like it was a little more, I don't know, a little more meh. But that's okay. That's just, check the slow version. What is, there's a slow version? Is this, do they already have a slowed down version of Good Space? Like the slowed and reverb? I don't, maybe we'll listen to it after? Good Space slowed Skrillex. It's on Spotify? It's on Spotify? This is 2 minutes and 12 seconds. What? I don't see a slowed version. Are you guys messing with me? Am I crazy? What? Good Space slowed Skrillex. Guys, you're messing with me. I don't see anything. I literally can't find anything. I don't know if you can do links on on YouTube chat. How, like, is it on Skrillex's thing? The only thing I see at Good Space is it's the 2 minutes and 12 seconds version. Are you guys? At night, the old version was posted by mistake. What? Are you guys? What is happening? Search on YouTube. Okay, wait, I can search on YouTube. 1 second. I'll fill out this 28 D 19.2. So I made a slower version. But is it like a real slower? It isn't official. Okay, well then it's not official. Good Space slowed. Slowed plus reverb? Is that what you actually want? But this has freaking 0 views. This was 8 hours ago and has 0 views. Guys, we're not listening to this. This is we're listening to the original. What is happening? We're just gonna move on. I'm being freaking, what's the word? What is the word? I can't remember. You guys are making me believe you're gaslighting me. You're gaslighting me. That's what it is. Okay, next song. My goodness, here we go. Supersonic. Let's go. You guys are gaslighting me so hard.
Information, making me question.
But there was a version later at night, apparently. It leaked. Interesting. Okay, it's not there anymore.
All religion, supersonic, my existence can't resist us. Clearly I find myself living inside.
The VIP was in closer.
All of these pages got all my introspect. Mirrors, they don't reflect all of the things that we do. My existence.
This song is so freaking good.
Can't resist her. Can't resist her. Supersonic.
Oh my goodness, Supersonic. This song is insane. This is by far, I think, my favorite song on the album, hands down. I freaking love Supersonic, and I just like Butterflies. I've had a new appreciation for this track now that it's in a larger project. I enjoyed it when it first came out in 2021, but not to this extent. I don't think I loved it as much as I have been recently. And so thank you for re-releasing it. And this is one of the only times where I've been like, yes, please re-release it. When did it originally come out? It came out 2021, June 10th, 2021. Oh, Butterflies was the first of all of them. So, wow. Another one, Supersonic. So freaking good. So good. Man, Supersonic is nuts. And also, to those of you that we're talking about, Noisia is three people, and they have stopped working under Noisia. Closer, their 2021 project was their last one. So yeah, the Noisia is no longer together. So Sleepnet, if you want to hear Sleepnet, is the exact same, or it's just one of the three. So yeah, this is I guess Noisia is one of their swan songs too. So let's hit end poll, and we got 2 songs left to get through. Not to get through, you know what I mean. We're not getting through them as in like it's a slog, because these are freaking great. This will be not number 1. Okay, Supersonic is not number 1. Let's hop into Hazel theme. Here we go.
Almost there, guys. Sorry, like 1 more minute of this.
Whoa. Risen? How do you say that? Reason? Reason music? Love the channel. Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate the super chat. Bless. Bless. I can see the burial vibes too. Frozen, kind of cute. Signed by Cat. Because this is going to go to the next song, we're just going to play the song straight through. So you can vote on it, but we're just going to play it straight through. Yes, this is Porter Robinson and Skrillex and BB Briley.
Is anybody here with your family, like your sister or your brother? Is anybody here with your best friend? Is anybody here with a team more than like 20? Make some noise right now!
Wow, okay. Still here with the ones that I came with. Oh, man. Okay, let's talk about that song individually first. My goodness. Ooh, baby, baby, baby. What a great way to end off the project. I think this is the perfect way to encapsulate the album holistically, just with adding so many different elements, especially with the keeping that same melody line from Leave Me Like This to the end, and how it also kind of is that the Clington, whatever you want to say, that Empyrean, whatever track from before, but yeah, just a great way to end it off. I think it kind of took it down a step. It didn't quite get as nasty and as destructive at the end, which I think is a good way to do it. I think the Hazel theme was really, really good in that sense, where it actually kind of reset the pace of it going into that final track, this that longer 5-minute track of this one, Still Here with the Ones I Came With. This one felt definitely a little bit more emotional than the other ones did, just because of just because of it's more personal and personable, I would say, for Skrillex, and how it really is the way the lyrics are. I'm still here with the ones that I came with, especially having Porter Robinson here. That it was crazy to see his tweet from, I don't know if you guys had seen his tweet, but he had made something that said there was a throwback to this track, or like with this track, I should say, where he made a tweet from 2011, I want to say, that had tagged Zed and Porter Robinson's like, these are the real homies. And he's like, I don't normally do this, but like, you should go check these guys out. And it's like from 2011, and it was of Porter Robinson and Zed. So very, very fascinating that they're all here in the end still here with the ones that I came with. So way to go, Skrill. I call him Skrill again at the end. That was weird, but absolutely nuts. But okay, let's while we get this final score, and let's see at the end what our final tracks are the best of the best. So they did tour together, all three of them, early on. I do remember seeing photos of that. So let's quickly see where this is going to look really awkward really quickly here, but I believe it'll look good in a second. Bam. 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 bam, bam. This is the scores of sorts. I'll just put it over my head because why not? These are the scores, the final scores of at least the way I have this math way to figure out how everything actually scores. But if we were to actually sort this, let's sort by C here. And that's our list here. That is our top song. So Xena is the number one of everything based off of how you guys voted. There's this fun little math at the top that you can see up here, right? Oh, wait for it, right now. You can see all this fancy math about, oh, where'd the thing go? I lost the thing. Oh, I crashed for a second. I think I'm back now. You can see all this fancy math to get everything. It's not that fancy, actually. It's just basic Excel work, but yeah, so this is where everything is in. Xena was number 1, Supersonic being number 2, Tears being 3, Inhale, Exhale, Still Here, Hydrate, Leave Me Like This, Rumble, A Street I Know, Good Space, Whoa, Warped Tour, Hazel Theme, Butterflies, Too Bizarre, and Ratata. I'm surprised Ratata is as low as it was. I really like that one quite a bit, but I'm not surprised to see these two down here, Butterflies and Too Bizarre. I just felt like they weren't as loved right off the bat when they came out anyways, but that is that. So, yeah. I'd love to know what you guys think real quickly. I wouldn't say spam it in chat, but what would you score? Wow, I literally can't do anything on OBS right now. Can you guys even hear me? I feel like I just froze. I feel like I don't know if everything's still working, but my computer's freaking frozen right now. I have no idea what's happening. Okay, well, apparently this thing's gonna stay out front the whole time because I can't take down the scores. I can't take down the scores, but because I have a good Mac, Ty. I have the M1s for some reason, but they're being weird. Planned obsolescence. The M2s are right now, so it needs to do that. I have this random box here. I don't know what's happening. What would you score the album as a whole? Put it. I'm here. Hi, I'm here. I'm above the thing, or I can go below it too, all the way down here. What would you score the album? Out of 10. I can come to chat. Over here, hey, how would you score out of 10? What would you give it? What score would you give it out of 10? 1,000,000 out of 10. 7, 8, 10, 8 or 9, 8. Skrillex out of Skrillex, 8 or 9, 9, 10. Yeah, that's fair. I see that too. 7, only 7 from Ty. Dang. What if I close this? Is it gonna? Then will it go away? It didn't go away. That's lame. Why did my OBS literally just crash? But that's fun. Yeah. So, because I literally can't do anything right now. So let's see. I don't even know if I can end the stream from here. So, hello. Thanks for being here. Thanks. That was super fun. This was great. I appreciated all you guys for being here. Thank you, especially Dark Type, for what season? Or Risen music. However you want to call that, for all the donations, all the super chats, all the everything. Thank you. I literally can't get out of. I don't know how to close the stream anymore. I think I'm stuck like this forever. I can't find a way to close. I will find a way. Goodbye. Hopefully I can end. Take me out. Someone, end me. End this. Bye. Goodbye.